Kenya.
Well, with me is Charlie Miller, the Head of Policy and Programmes with Solar Aid, a charity that works to help increase the use of solar power. And you've brought with you a couple of items, haven't you? Just to explain how you're trying to get people to switch from the one kerosene lamp to this.
Sure. So what we do is we promote lights to the parents of students, working very closely with head teachers to demonstrate these products directly to people, to help them understand the benefits of that technology in terms of an extra hour of study every night, the cost savings of around $70 a year, and of course the replacement of a kerosene lamp, which can cost $1 to $1.50 a week to run.
I suppose the problem is, for a lot of people, OK, in the long run, the solar technology might be more cost-effective, but the kerosene burner is just $1 or so, and that's $10. It's a lot of money.
That's right, it's true. But we find that families are able to save when they really want to purchase something and when their friends and their neighbours are telling them what a great deal solar lighting is. I mean, this light costs $10. The price has come down dramatically in the last couple of years for quality solar lights. And in the next year or two, we expect it to hit $5 for an entry-level product.
In terms of countries and wider take-up and sort of wider policy, one of the challenges with solar power is that it is expensive, isn't it? It is expensive to produce, and it doesn't actually, you have to produce a lot to power, you know, it takes a lot to produce a small amount of power. How are you convincing governments to take this up?
I think the main way we can convince governments to adopt solar technology is to encourage them to recognise that...
Is it even efficient?
It certainly is efficient. The grid expansion plans that currently exist in Africa are not projected to keep up with population growth, which means that these off-grid solutions are really a critical part of the solution. And of course, we're displacing kerosene, which is usually subsidized by African governments. We believe that governments can save a lot of money on subsidizing kerosene through promoting solar lights, through, for example, low VAT and tariffs on these technologies.
A lot of this technology is produced and brought into Africa from abroad, from Europe, which has a cost in itself. I mean, is this really a cost-effective, workable, long-term solution, or do we need a more mixed approach?
I believe it's a fundamental component of a broader mix that is needed. The technology is produced abroad, but over time, as the market grows, we will see in-country assembly and in-country manufacture becoming more commonplace in Africa. I mean, 100% market growth year on year clearly shows that this is a viable market opportunity and a great value proposition for customers to save money.
OK, Charlie, thank you so much for coming in. Well, let's take a look at other news now. An albino